Hello, everybody. So, it came to my attention that Emily wasn't as old as I thought she was. Ergo, she's old enough for a special for a rant. Now, now listen. A lot of people always confuse when I do these rants as me just hating on this person, when in truth, that's not really the case. Yeah, I get angry. Yeah, I get mad. But in a way, it's to make you see, yeah, you're kind of fucked up. You need to change or fix what's in you. And it's funny to me because you know, you know, Blue Sour Skittles or Emily, Blue Sour Skittles or Emily, as she's known on DA. She basically was talking to Anne about like, hey, dude, you had no job, no kids, you're lazy as fuck. I hope you, but good job. We all hope you leave this earth. And I'm like, and she's like 19, kids, 19. You'd think she'd come up with something better. I assumed that she was a kid by the way she, did this little response. But turns out she isn't. So I don't feel bad about what I'm about to say. Okay, where is it? Okay, here's what she said. Nah, you your life YouTube is your life. Your life is your life. YouTube is your life. Your YouTube is just full of your worthless videos. And then I say worthless, huh? My videos are worthless, eh? Let's look at yours, shall we? I'm about to embarrass this girl. I want you all to know I'm about to embarrass this girl. And I'm not gonna look at the ones where she shows her face. No, that'd be too easy. Since I do video game playthroughs and stuff, as well as my regular shit, we're gonna look at those. Now look at this. Her cat, her like, her screen capture slow. She's not really saying anything. She's just playing, but not saying anything. There's no way that anybody feels kind of entertained. No one's commented. Nothing. I dare say there's no reaction whatsoever. And you could be like, oh, Bugsy, but some of your videos don't get comments. But the ones that do actually get reactions of some kind. Whether they're hated, loved, or whatever. But with this, nothing. And you know why? It's because she doesn't put forth any effort. And yes, I'm about to break the fourth wall, but see, when I try to do these videos, I at least try to make it a little bit entertaining. So people like to think that I don't try. Sure, my videos may not look the best. They may not look like PewDiePie's or Markiplier's or anybody else's. But at least I try to combat that with the fact that I try to be entertaining. This, on the other hand, is not entertaining. This, on the other hand, is just gameplay footage. I mean, anybody can do gameplay footage. It is not that hard to do. It literally isn't. But for people like people like Blue over here, she tries, she wants to say my shit is worthless, but at least I actually put an effort towards it. And at least I try to improve on what I have. I try to build upon every video I've done. But, oh, Emily, my videos are worthless. You don't even try. You don't even try. But let's keep going, folks.
So,
and this is my beautiful girlfriend's video. That's where we're getting these comments from. She's gonna do a gigantic video on Emily. I'm just doing the part where she tried to freaking get me angry because it was funny. Personally, Emily, I would have left you alone if you would have just stopped acting so tough. Lady, things have been done to me so many times on the internet. I'm more desensitized to it than most people on here. So, I've been called a lot of messed up names, a lot of different things. And what I always say, I just flip the middle finger, I'm done. That's all I need to say. The messed up thing is like you're trying to provoke me, and it's just not working. You're like, seriously, it's not working. No matter how hard you try, no matter what you say to me from this point on, it's just not gonna work. Because I'm not one of those DA people that you deal with that are kind of fragile. Hell no. I've been on YouTube longer. I was on YouTube when Fred became a thing. That was a long time ago. You, on the other hand, I understand you don't like rants, but freedom of speech. We can say whatever we want. And I'm not threatening you, actually, like you tried to do with me. Like, seriously. Why? Why did you think threatening me would be a good idea? Like, what possessed you to think that little mean girl attitude you try to push off is going to affect me, Bugsy motherfucking Kuro? See what I'm saying? Bugsy motherfucking Kuro. Now, listen. To me, you're not a nice person because you spend your time silencing anybody who has any kind of criticism against you. And like I said in my editorial, you are not free from criticism. You will never be free from criticism. No one is. I'm not free from criticism either. People will critique me and be like, "Yeah, why'd you do this?" And let me tell you the reason why I wanted to do this. You really think I was actually trying to intimidate you, to try and hurt you, but really, Emily, look at yourself. You're 19, you're messing with people on DA, for what exactly? What do you even get out of this? What is your end game? Like, explain that to me. Like, in the comments, explain that to me, because really what you've been doing is just pissing people off, and you couldn't piss me off. Seriously. And seriously, I like this little thing you tried to write, this little thing you wrote. That makes me laugh too. None of this is hurting me. Nice try. I'm not afraid of children or adults. And the thing was, I wasn't trying to make you afraid of me. From what Ann tells me, I think it's the exact opposite. I think you're afraid of her, though. To be honest. But, and for all you motherfuckers that mess with Ann on YouTube, know that even though she doesn't need me to defend her, I'll defend her when I feel it's necessary and when she actually does need my help. Because listen, I'll be goddamned if I'd be goddamned if I let any of you assholes disrespect her. She does a lot, a shit ton. And you dickbags on DA, your darks, your Jared the motherfucking Foxes, your I think that's about it, and a few other people. I mean, your Roy Chariots. You know, I'm gonna defend because that's what it is when you're in a relationship. You help help your significant other out, no matter what it is. None of you can understand. Some of you can't even understand that. I'm looking at you, Jared. You know, and a lot of people are like, but Bugsy, you know nothing about Annie/Nayu. Oh, don't I? Hello, everybody.
Hi,
This is everybody's favorite chaotic jester, Bugsy.
Annie the Enigma.
Uh, I give to you Exhibit A. She actually did come. She actually did visit me for 2 days, which for 2 days that kind of sucked because I wanted her to stay for more. But still, she was able. Yeah, I know her. We've been dating for damn near 2 years. So yeah, I think I know her pretty well, motherfuckers. I don't know about the rest of you, but at least I know her enough to know how she is and how she does. And she would never attack somebody unless someone fucked with someone else or she was provoked. That's the Annie I know. The sweet, kind, beautiful woman that she is. Hell, she puts up with me in my shenanigans. Me and the guys' shenanigans. You know? And I love her. I do. I love her more than my own words can even possibly say. Anything you guys could think of, you couldn't even imagine how I feel about her. Our bond is strong. It's always been strong. Ever since we became a couple. And it will continue to be strong. I will never, ever, ever. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did a Smokey. I did a Smokey reference. Fuck you. I would never ever let her be disrespected by nobody. I will never I will never let it happen. Only when she needs me. Only when I feel like it's necessary for me to step in, I will step in. I want you all to know that. And although I will not threaten you because that's not the way I roll, only cowards and pussies threaten people over the internet. That is the truth. So if anybody ever threatens you over the internet and they say, "Oh, we're gonna hack you. I'm gonna do this and this and this to you," take a look at what you're dealing with first. That's all I gotta say. Personally, Emily, I could care less what you think because really, when it comes to my videos, you're not really the target audience. Hell, I think half of my references would go over your head, since some of them are pretty old and kind of steeped in my own nostalgia. But that's the thing. That's the thing about you, Emily. You think you can intimidate and bully for the rest of your life. That's what I'm getting off of you. You think, like, I'm not afraid of adults or children. Your parents must have been lax on you, man. Like, my parents were fun, but they were strict when they needed to be. That's the thing. You, on the other hand, thinking that you can intimidate somebody. Like, think about it. What if I was the kind of person who wanted to take it a step further? What then? What then? You know, or what if it wasn't me? What if you threaten the wrong person and they come after you? And they got a fucking gun to your head. What are you gonna do? These are the kind of things you need to be thinking about. I'm not saying you're gonna piss off people regardless, but the way you're going at it, you better hope you don't offend the wrong person and they come after you. That's the thing. I'm not trying to get you to get mad or get scared or whatever. I'm trying to get you to think. You gotta think, Emily. You gotta think about these things. That's the truth. You can disregard my little message all you want, because I don't really care. Because if you didn't listen before, it's probably gonna fall on deaf ears no matter what I say. But you need to understand this. You need to understand this one simple principle. For every action, there is a reaction. And trust me, I'm a calm dude. I'm not the rage-filled volcano I used to be. Sometimes. And you need to understand that there are consequences for your actions. And yes, as the song goes, karma's gonna come collect your debt. And that's the truth. Because one day, karma is gonna collect from all the messed up stuff you did. And the thing is, what kind of irks me about you a little bit, you said that you're nice compared to me. You bully people online. How is that nice? You bully people online. I think probably little kids too. So you bully them online, and if they got critiques for you, you block them. Seriously, lady, what is your deal? I could play Pink Guy's little song, the shut the fuck up. You're stupid. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that right now. But that's more safe for dark. You're kind of yeah, like I wouldn't it's not like I wouldn't waste my time on doing this. But I felt like I needed to say something to you. And you can say whatever you want. My videos suck. I'm worthless. Blah, 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 blah. This is that. But at the end of the day, I'm not really going to give a shit. Because, honestly, again, I could care less about what you think. And it probably could go both ways. But I'm just saying, as a person that used to piss, a person that used to mess with a lot of people, and a person I used to know that cyberbullied people on the internet until he fucked with the wrong people, you're gonna see what your bullying will bring you. And when that happens, you're finally gonna wise up. You're finally gonna see that yes, you can fight back, but only when you really need to. Enough of this. You need to stop trying to throw your weight around on people like that's something for you to be proud of. Muscling in on people is not something you should be proud of. Making them feel bad is not something you should be proud of. Messing with people is not something you should be proud of. If they didn't do anything to you, if they literally didn't do anything to you, you shouldn't do anything to them. Only when you're, I feel like you should only do this shit when you're provoked. You know, that's when you come back. That's when you flip on the tough switch. You know? That's what it means. That's what it means to actually be tough. Especially online. But I know my freaking pleas must be falling on deaf ears, and you're probably not gonna care about this, and it doesn't really matter. But even if you don't listen, I know someone in my fandom will. That's the good thing. So it's not like, so I am doing it for you, but I am doing it for the people who think that bullying is the right way to go, which it is not. So I'm gonna go prepare for the next video I gotta do, because you know, this is my job and I have family, friends, and fans, you know. And yeah, I am sorry that I said that's something you will never have. Probably you will have. You know, I'll admit that I was a little harsh. I'll admit that. But you gotta understand where, you gotta think to yourself, how did you gotta think to yourself, how did I fucking get to this point? I think from there, you'll actually be able to understand what you can do to finally stop it. Now, I ain't saying we're gonna be friends and shit, but I'm saying you need to think about you need to think about everything I said. Because one day you're gonna piss the wrong person off, and he or she's gonna make your life a living hell. And when that happens, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? I'm not afraid of you, and then you're gonna get beat up or whatever happens. That's all I need to say to you, Emily. I'm done. I'm Bugsy, the Fan Brat Basher, and I'll be seeing you folks next time.